This presentation reveals how insurance companies determine auto accident claim values, and today we'll also reveal how to prevent unfair, unrealistic, lowball settlements. You'll see how and why 80% of claim values today can be routinely lost without this information. The insurance companies hired consultants with the objective of helping them simplify their process of settling the millions of claims in a uniform and consistent manner nationwide. This, however, drastically changed the process of determining settlements. They created a new way to settle claims. The consultants called this a new business processing improvement culture, in short, BPIC, which went right to the core of claims handling, redesigned it, and called it Claim Core Process Redesign. The result, claim values have since gone down by 2/3, a drastic reduction in settlement values. Today, the insurance companies have been cited for unfair claim settlement practices. These were designed to lower settlement value and increase insurer profits. Here's why this is happening, and more importantly, how to prevent it. Unfair settlements, unrealistic settlements, lowball settlements, they're all based on decision points that determine settlement value. To make decisions about how a claim value is determined, the BPIC, or Business Processing Improvement Culture, and CCPR, Claim Core Process Redesign, utilize a series of decision points. Each decision point is assigned its own dollar value. The decision points then translate into a dollar value based on the insurer's rate and formula. Now, here's the bad news. Since 2004, the insurance companies have continued to ignore a Superior Court order to release the decision points, claiming the right to civil disrespect. After an 18-month multi-state examination by the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, NAIC, they found inconsistencies in the management, oversight of the program, and a failure to maintain a uniform and consistent manner across its claim handling regions. The insurance companies then agreed to pay a $10 million regulatory settlement for unfair claims handling practices related to their new claim handling BPIC. In fact, the Consumer Federation of America recently reported injured consumers receive payments that are less than what they should receive under their insurance policies. A Superior Court ruled the policy of CCPR is harmful to the public. CNN then reported, if you are injured in a minor car crash, chances are good that you'll be in for the fight of your life to get the insurance company to pay all the medical costs you incur, even if the accident was no fault of your own. So, what can you do? Well, if you're an attorney who represents the injured plaintiff, you can now access the decision points that determine settlement value and include them in your demand letter. You see, the reality is missing decision points equate to missing settlement dollars. This is the result of unfair settlements today. There are 43 areas of decision points. There are 30 medical decision points, and there are 13 legal and administrative decision points that should be contained in each demand letter. Now, here's the problem. Over 80% of the decision points are missing. That's a fact. The fact is, we only see an average of 9 decision points in the average demand letter. Now, 43 minus 9 equals 34, or 80%. 80% of the claim value you could lose. It then makes sense. This is information that you could use or money you will lose. The insurance companies keep the decision points a secret. Remember, they're ignoring a Superior Court order to reveal the secrets. But I will reveal them. In fact, my presentation will cover excerpts selected specifically from my new book. I'll reveal court-approved procedures that are now used to establish preponderance of evidence and win the greater weight challenges, even when evaluators disagree about the type of injuries, the degree of impairment, or when injuries are not visible to the naked eye, or when accidents do not produce vehicle damage, or when there have been prior accidents and pre-existing conditions. In fact, you'll walk away with all this data, plus a manner in which you can easily generate a demand letter that includes all the decision points. It might be 8 to 15 pages to accommodate all the applicable decision points, but you can produce it in 15 minutes and you won't need a narrative report again. Unfortunately, the fact is, most medical files are missing the majority of the decision points. The electronic medical record system I subscribe to will document the decision points in the correct terminology and format to interface with the insurance company's softwares. We'll then forward to you the file ready for you to include the administrative and legal factors, thus enhancing settlement value, preventing unfair offers. I'd like to have your referrals so I can prove to you what the system can do. If you'd be willing to send 3 clients, I'd be willing to make them a priority. The reason I request 3 is because 1 may not show and 1 I may not be able to help.